What was the most pleasing part of that, Brad?
I think the effort in the contest. The things that we were really poor at last week were much better this week. So I thought the response was emphatic, and it needed to be.
Was there an instruction to take the game on? I mean, there seemed to be a lot of handball in that first quarter. I think 45 kicks to 57 handballs. Was that almost an overreaction there, did you think?
I think that over handballing is often a reflection of the opposition's pressure, and I think Brisbane started well. I thought they were up for the contest as well, and so I thought we probably absorbed that early and then responded and adjusted in kind. But yeah, we certainly wanted to be a lot more proactive in all facets of the game, both in the contest when we had ball in hand and defending than we were last week.
Jared Wade, 7 goals, obviously showed what he can give to North this year.
Yeah, he was terrific. He made the most of his opportunities, and we think he'll fit in and work in with our forwards really well. But like any forward, I mean, they're often only as good as their supply, and he got good supply today.
Did you think? I don't know. They seem to always find someone. There were so many options down there, and the players more often than not went to the right one. Was that pleasing too?
Yeah, I think that the quality of players that we've got going through the midfield are generally pretty good decision makers, and we've worked. We were really disappointed with our ball movement last week, and that's when we had the ball. And I thought we trained really well during the week, and we took our training form straight into the game, which is often the case.
What's the early word on Wells and Del Santo?
It's too early to tell, and certainly too early to make a definitive call. But look, we're quietly confident with both. Actually, I mean, Wellesley, it was precautionary at half time because he's tied in that sort of calf Achilles region, and we're a bit gun shy after Andrew Swallow's Achilles. So we made a really conservative call there. We hope he'll be okay. And Dal had some hamstring tightness throughout the week that he recovered really well from. So we're hopeful it's just the same thing. He had 3 days to recover from main training, and he's got a week to recover from this. So we'll make those assessments in the ensuing days, but we're quietly confident.
And McMillan?
Yeah, McMillan just a bit strange because he trained through the week and felt okay, but again was a little bit tight in his lower leg, and he's had he's broken his leg before, and we felt that we wanted to take a no risk approach with him. He's a really important player to us, and we want to make sure that we don't put him at risk. And it also gave Sam Wright an opportunity to make amends after last week, which he did today.
Scott Thompson came off early in the game as well, but it was sort of sore ankle. Is he okay?
Yeah. He'll be fine. Just a very minor rolled ankle. So played out the game, no worries.
Tom Goldstein started here, seems to have taken his game to a new level, marking the ball, getting involved in general play a bit more than he did in the past. Is that a fair assessment?
Oh, I thought he was outstanding today. He's looking as good as I've ever seen him, and has really taken on board the attitude that he wants to assert himself as one of the dominant ruckmen in the competition. And I think he was absolutely fantastic. Gave our midfield first use today, and against 2 quality opposing rucks, he was outstanding.
It's only a 2-week sample, but do you think he's a long way to go to being the best ruckman in the league, the most dominant?
Oh, yeah. I mean, rucks have different styles. I mean, Sandilands is unique, Natanui is unique, but Goldie's unique in his own way, and we think that other people will rate where he sits in the competition, but we expect, regardless of who we play, that he'll give us first use and be a dominant player for us.
Was it a long week, Brad, waiting for the chance to get out there again to atone for round 1?
Yeah, it was a long week because we had a lot of work to do, and we went to work early Monday morning and set about getting things back on track, and little milestones along the way, like getting our percentage back, for example. That's important. Nowhere near as important as the players' attitude and effort, but I think that there was not much we could say after a performance like round 1. and so we had to get out and do something about it. And unfortunately, you don't get it all back. I mean, we've still got to prove that we're a better side than we displayed last week, and that's going to take a few weeks, I suspect.